Hello Sagittarians, welcome to my channel Surabhi, and this is the reading for you for the first 15 days of January. And as you know, they are all general readings. They may or may not resonate with each and every one of you. They may be your energies of the person or the situation you're dealing with, or maybe the mix of both. So please feel free to swap the characters according to your situation. So let's see what's there for Sagittarians. Oh, starting with the Seven of Swords. Okay, the Nine of Swords, the Moon. Okay, we have the Four of Swords, the Six of Wands. How come? Okay, the Ace of Wands, that's beautiful, the Four of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Two of Cups. Okay, and the Lovers. Definitely a huge connection here, Sagittarians. And the Hierophant. Okay, so surely getting committed and married. Okay, so Sagittarians with the Seven of Swords, something is that this is not very good, but yes, something is happening which is not making you happy. Somebody is hiding something from you, somebody is behaving immature, somebody is not either committing. It's something, somebody is hiding something from you, and that accounts for some sort of deception. Somebody is being sneaky over here. So either this person is not committing to you, or this person or you are not committing to them. There is some situation in which cheating is going on, sort of, and that is what is the cause of these sleepless nights and a lot of anxiety. So, and the problem here is with the Moon card, you really don't know that what is happening. So something is happening in your life, Sagittarius, which you are not aware of, or if you are aware of, you are not able to trace it. Okay, so with the Seven of Swords, some sort of cheating is definitely going on. Somebody is hiding something from you. It can be an information, it can be some resources, it can be something important, or it can be just their emotions that you really want this person to commit and they are not committing. Okay, so you don't know the truth here basically, and that is what is the cause of anxiety. Following it is the Moon card. So definitely this is the cause of anxiety. If it is a, it can be a love triangle for some of you, can be, not necessarily, but yes, with the Moon card, situation here is not very clear to you. You really don't know what's happening. Just follow your intuition. That is definitely there with the Moon card. Do what your intuition says. And here with the Four of Swords, what I feel is this is the time you are giving yourself to heal. You are just surrendering to the situation and just, okay, hoping that things will be okay one day, and it's just praying and meditating, because since you really don't know what is happening, you really can't do much about it and you really can't act on it, and that is what is happening over here. So you are just being spiritual and giving it the time to pass, or let God and the universe intervene and sort it out. And I think this is working. So you are investing over here on yourself also, you are healing yourself also into some extent, and you are just giving it the time to sort it out itself. And with the Six of Wands, what I feel here is this is something new. After the healing, you are ready to make a move towards something new with the Ace of Wands. Something new and something passionate over here with the Six of Wands. Let's see if I have something there with it for this. What is the Six of Wands here for? Okay, here we have, for the Six of Wands, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Queen of Cups, let's take one more, and the Knight of Pentacles. So what I feel here is, and the Hermit. And the Six. So what I feel here is with the Six of Wands over here and the Ace of Wands, so First of all, with the Five of Swords, definitely there is some sort of an argument, perhaps regarding this, whatever this cheating was happening over here. But you are really working hard on your healing. I think you're really working hard on something. Perhaps you're trying to sort it out. It can be that also, because we have the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Six of Cups. Okay, so it can be something new or someone new, definitely. Okay, but it can be the same person also with the Six of Cups, because it is reconciliation. Happy times again. So because here we have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. So definitely emotions are there, love is there, but things are not progressing because of this Five of Swords. Whatever has happened, the argument, or whatever this is about with the Five of Swords, definitely some fight has happened, some argument has happened. Things are, feelings are there, but things are not moving forward. But with the Eight of Pentacles, perhaps you're trying to amend this situation, and with the Hermit trying to take the decision, making up, just going within as to what you actually want. And with the Six of Cups, perhaps you really want to reconcile with this person. That can be there for some of you. Okay, for others of you, maybe you are working hard to manifest something new. With the Six of Wands and the Ace of Wands, it is new beginnings, but it is just talking about the Six of Cups energy. Talks about here with the happy times once again. Okay, so whatever it is, it can be a reconciliation for those of you who wish for a reconciliation, and for those of you who want a new person, maybe you are ready for a new beginning over here. But yes, happy times will be there, that is for sure, because here with the Six of Wands, you are really coming out. After the Four of Swords, we have the Six of Wands, which is totally a very, very vibrant energy. The Six of Wands, totally victorious and feeling happy and in power. And with the Ace of Wands, a very, very passionate beginning is there, and immediately it is being followed by the Four of Wands, which is talking about commitment, which is stable relationships, long-term relationships. Okay, and here we have the Page of Cups. Somebody is definitely opening up. The Two of Swords definitely takes a time to take a decision on this commitment. So what I feel is that this relationship is offering you the passion, it is offering you the commitment. With the Page of Cups, it is being offered to you. It has the potential of going in that direction, but with the Two of Swords, somebody here is trying to make up your mind, because you've already suffered with this, the Seven of Swords anxiety. So it is a reconciliation, or the new person, whatever it is, definitely you need some time to make a decision, and that is what you're doing, because this new beginning definitely is making you happy, is making you feel very, very sort of content. You are feeling back in power, you are feeling good about yourself, I should say. That is what I was searching for. With Six of Wands, you're feeling good about yourself. Once again, you're feeling worthy of yourself. It is about yourself, not necessarily that people are looking up to you like that, but you yourself are feeling good about yourself, and you have a new beginning over here with the Four of Wands. The Page of Cups, it is the love is being offered to you, or you are offering love to somebody. It is talking about stability, a long-term relationship. Obviously, you need to make up your mind, or somebody here needs to make up their mind, and the relationship here is commitment. It is marriage. It is 100% a long-term stable relationships. We have Two of Cups and the Lovers side by side. I really don't remember any reading in which both of them are coming. Just it can be anywhere in the spread, but just one after the other. It just shows the intensity of the relationship is totally a very good relationship. It's totally a very vibrant and a beautiful relationship over here, and it is talking about commitment, a marriage over here with the Three of Cups, celebrations, happiness, party times, but definitely reunions also. So for those of you who are looking for a reconciliation here with the Six of Cups, it can be a reconciliation with the same person, because you are giving it the time over here with the Four of Swords. You are giving the situation the time to heal, and maybe it actually works for you. Let's see what is the message from this deck for Sagittarians. This one is popping up, which is Ten of Spades, which talks about being burdened. So this is talking about this energy when you are totally feeling burdened, but you really want to get rid of this burden. Okay, you really want to unburden yourself. Anyway, let's see what the card actually comes up for Sagittarians. the Four of Hearts. So it is talking about some sort of what I feel is that it is some sort of emotional, you're not very happy in this. Like it's like as if you are hesitant, I should say. You are hesitant over here, somebody is hesitant in starting something new, and that is what is the energy of this Two of Swords. Hesitant in saying something, hesitant in starting something new. It is talking about hesitancy because of what you have faced over here. Okay, and that is what it is all about. You really not, it's not being unsure, but yes, being a little scared or reluctant because you have already faced that sort of an anxiety. You don't want that again. Let's see what is the guidance from the angels for Sagittarians. Six of Emotion. Memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Okay, so again, maybe reconciliations. Children could be an important issue, or you may be needing to reconnect with your inner child. So you just need to learn the lessons which are needed to be learned in the situation and move on. Okay, correct those things if you can, if it is a reconciliation. Otherwise you're going in for something new after learning the lessons. So Sagittarians, that's all I have for you. Hope it helps, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let's meet in the next video. Bye.